And now we're going to mysteries, because a few weeks ago, before the Queen's very sad death, we were doing the Biscuit Breakdown, and now it is in fact time for
Cardi B's Biscuit Breakdown.
We got a brand new sting there from Dave that Dave has created. Dave is with me now. Hello, Dave. How are you doing? Very, very good to have you with us. There's a mystery in the office, because a couple of weeks ago, before the Queen's very sad death, I bought a box of biscuits, and they were broken biscuits. I was thinking, you know, mostly you, have spent quite a lot of money on biscuits for the Biscuit Breakdown, getting new and different biscuits, but actually the broken biscuits were something like £7, I think, for sort of 1.2 kilograms of biscuits. But then what happened, Dave?
Well, I happened to be here earlier in the week and found the box had been opened. It was in the control room.
Even though it was addressed to me?
Yes.
Because it was in the control room where you do the Tech Up Dave stuff?
Yes. So I happened to see it tucked behind the screens, and
someone's been eating the biscuits.
They'd virtually all gone.
Ridiculous.
And I've looked this morning.
And are they all gone?
The box has totally disappeared.
The box has totally disappeared? Yes. Goodness me, honestly, if it's not pinned down, if it's not nailed down in this office, it's just gonna disappear. So what have you done? I mean, you've come to the rescue. I'm not sure I should be praising you wearing that hideous shirt, by the way, which has lots of bananas and banana leaves on it. If you're not watching on Talk TV, I mean, just tell us about the shirt first of all.
Well, the shirt is in homage to everybody that complained about my blue one with the cars on it.
There were quite a lot of complaints.
Yeah. So I thought I'd go for something slightly better.
I think Ofcom should get involved. Dame Melanie Dawes, if you're listening, I think you should rule on the fact that Dave has a number of offensive shirts. But nonetheless, thanks for that one. So how have you come to the rescue once again, Dave?
So having realised that the Biscuit Breakdown was in peril this week,
absolutely,
I raided the local shop and got a box of biscuits.
Another box? These are luxury chocolate biscuits.
No.
1 kilogram. 1
kilogram of assortment of whole biscuits, biscuit misshapes, and part biscuits.
Oh, right, okay. So we're sort of economising again. We're looking at how you can get sort of biscuit misshapes as well. So these are the ones that have been sort of taken off the production line.
Yeah, these are the ones that would normally just get thrown away, but they're putting them in boxes of 1 kilogram.
I'm sure they taste the same as other biscuits. Let's have a try.
Cost of living crisis. We can fix this.
Well, I think you know, this is something that will help. Of course, I mean, biscuits for me anyway would be one of the last things to go when I was economising. Thank you very much. Well, these look absolutely delicious. So thank you very much indeed, Dave.
Yeah. Well, they don't look misshapen to me. Oh
no,
that one does actually. Yeah, okay. That one doesn't look very pleasant, but.
Things that are. We had a bit of a mandate last night,
yes,
Dave, with our friend Ruth, who came along to see. People will no doubt remember a few weeks ago when we discussed Blackbird, which is Michael Flatley, the Lord of the Dance, the Irish dancer who made an absolute fortune with Riverdance, Lord of the Dance, Celtic Tiger, all these other things. He's a sort of eccentric is a kind word to describe the Irish American, and now he's decided to. I mean, when you're a multi-millionaire as he is, some people decide, what I'm going to do is put my money into, you know, I'm going to finance a political campaign, or Elon Musk, I'm going to go to space, or I'm going to do something else. But he's decided to make his own film. It's called Blackbird. I know we've mentioned this on the programme twice before, actually, and some people, no doubt, will be a bit sick of it now. But Dave and I went to see it last night. It was my second viewing, and let me tell you, if you think that someone who hasn't made a film before, has watched probably Casino Royale, has watched Spectre, has watched Casablanca, and then thinks, no, I can do it better, as a first-time writer, director, producer, financier,
executive
producer, and indeed starring in his own film as well. What did you make of it, Dave? Because I heard a lot of laughter.
Well, there was an awful lot of laughter in the cinema last night. But, as you say, let's take James Bond, Ethan Hunt, maybe Austin Powers and Johnny English, mash them all together, chuck a bit of Frank Drebin from Police Squad in there as well, and you come up with a complete mess, and it doesn't come anywhere close to Blackbird.
Yes,
this is a whole new level he's managed to create.
Yeah.
It's very amazing that I think he thought he was serious, but when it came down to it, it's just, quite frankly, laughable.
Yes, indeed. I mean, there were just so many bits of it. The hats, for example, they're just Michael Flatley is well. Sorry, we should explain a little bit about. Well, I mean, can you explain the plot? I'm not sure you can really.
I'm still looking for the plot, and when I find it, I'll let you know.
I mean, it's a really complicated, sort of convoluted plot about these sort of evil people who are trying to poison the water or something. I can't really understand, and kill lots of people and sort of save the world, or and get rid of the undesirables in the world, as they would put it, and so on. So yeah, it's a very, very weird plot, but nonetheless, Michael Flatley saves the day by not doing a huge amount, although he does manage to kill someone who's about twice the height and size of him by just punching him twice.
Yes, and of course when he's
I should say, just on the screen now, we've got a picture of Dave and me, and indeed our friend Ruth, who was at the film last night. It was Blackbird, and sorry, Dave, I interrupted you.
Yes, I mean, there was the moment when he had a whole room of people that he'd got to fight, and the opening line, "Let's dance."
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, shall we dance? Yeah, no, that was a serious. That was. I mean, there was a lot of laughter, really.
There was a lot of laughter, and there was a lot of long, lingering stares into camera that didn't really make an awful lot of sense.
Yeah, indeed. On much like much of the script, and lots of women who are about half as, probably less than half as age, actually throwing themselves at Michael Flatley. It is an absurd film. I highly recommend going to see it. I've seen it twice, and I think I might have to see it a third time. Will you come with me again?
I would go for a second viewing, mainly to try and figure out if there is a plot there.
I'm not sure there is. Jenny in Milton Keynes has sent me a text. Amazing that people will waste time and money on sending an insulting text. You're fat, but you're not fat, but meaty. Some women like a man to have meat on his bones. Yum yum. And your purring brogue still seduces my ears, says Jenny in Milton Keynes.
I don't quite know what to say to that.
She is a very wise woman. She's a woman of great taste.
She is. You've actually got something arrived in the post today.
Yes, sorry, I completely forgot about this as well. This is actually, we're going to do Cat of the Week a little bit later on. I should say Dave is the powerhouse, the technical powerhouse behind this programme, and also Cat of the Week. And a lot of people have said in their Cats of the Week. I should say, if you want to send them in, please do tweet me at Peter Cardwell, for example. Just send a couple of pictures of your cat. We will get to them all. There are lots of them. There's a bit of a backlog on Cat of the Week, I must say, because lots of people want their cat on, so we just have to do them on a first come first served basis, which is fair enough. But we got this package, which was addressed to Cardi P and Tech Up Dave, sent to the office this week, and this was from someone whose cat was on. This is from Edie, whose cat Flora was on Cat of the Week, which I thought was very nice. Thank you, Peter and Dave, for Flora's Cat of the Week title. Here's some of our favourite biscuits we hope you like. They're a bit of an acquired taste. From Portugal, Edie and I should say Flora as well have sent us they're sort of lemon biscuits. So yeah, so I think do you think we should maybe keep these till next week?
That's next week's Biscuit Breakdown.
Let's do next week's Biscuit Breakdown. We're going to keep those safe. You're in charge of keeping them safe.
I shall take them home, because if we leave them here, they won't be here.
They'll just disappear. Yes. Disappear completely. Dave, thank you very much indeed. Thanks for coming to the cinema with me, and we'll arrange another trip and see Blackbird again. It is unbelievably terrible, but also brilliant. Thanks to Jenny and Milton Keynes for that very, very kind message as well, and thanks to everybody else who's been in touch.